Jay Walker. Welcome into the Pregame Show.
Boy? My man.
He couldn't wait.
We are family. Okay.
I believe it. Hey, let me tell y'all something. You know how the police pick up the brother in the hood and ride him around so they can see. Hey man, I saw you in the car. The police. See, Jay know we finna ask him some stuff. So he trying to make like we all tight.
Man, I get my information from y'all, man. I believe.
Jay Walker, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. Long day, but it was worth it, man. We're getting close.
Salute to you and Tiffany. That was outstanding coverage, man.
Thank you, man. We
that
tried.
was nonstop.
We tried, man. You know, it's kind of one of those things where now I feel like it's getting close. You know, I always say doing the media day, coaches are all great when they're undefeated. But none of these guys lost. But the real character comes out when they lost. And you form the relationships with the guys out here and talk, and they know, hey, we wish them all well, you know, from the bottom to the top. So it's good to see the guys.
Jay, what were your takeaways from today?
A couple of them. It's like I think the one that surprised me, and I had this feeling a couple years ago, like I could tell Pine Bluff was building something a little bit, and they were building it, and I didn't listen to them as much, and I was like, I kind of wish I would have. I'm going to go on a limb. I think Texas Southern going to win a couple games.
Okay.
They're not going to win, but I think they're going to start becoming a tough out.
Okay.
You know, they're starting to put – when the guy said we're sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's the upset. I could go with all the other ones. I was surprised Southern got so much play. I mean, considering, Southern, 6 guys on all first team, all conference offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you talk about a conference that's got Alabama A&M and Arkansas Pine Bluff in there.
Yeah.
That's they got some expectations. They're putting a lot of pressure on that young coach.
Well, like you said, man, today is the day we look forward to start. SWAC Media Day is that first domino. Then August come and the pads. You know, everybody's been strength and conditioning, but the pads are coming on in August. They're going to start some hitting. And we're less than 50 days away from Miami, Orange Blossom Classic, Jackson State versus FAMU.
Yeah, and that one there, I really want to see that one because, Coach Prime, as you know, ever since he's got there, said, get me next year. Well, next year's here.
Yeah.
So he said he got some horses now, so now you get a chance to prove you got the right horses. And Willie going to try and come into the SWAC making a bang.
Yeah.
FAMU.
Yeah.
I mean, if FAMU can beat them by 30, they're going to try and beat them by 40.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an interesting matchup there. Good measuring stick game to start off the season.
Well, I know you have the Gimme 5 segment, so give me 5 games that you're looking forward to this upcoming season.
Okay. Alcorn versus Alabama A&M because both of them are going to be like undefeated reigning champions that haven't got beat.
Yeah.
I think the FAMU game versus Jackson State is a big one. I want to see Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Southern, that rematch, because Pine Bluff snuck them last year, but they say we didn't sneak them. They think they're just better than them.
Right.
Okay, so that's what that would be in the classic. I'm just always biased. I won't put a list without putting Alabama State, Alabama A&M on that one. And then I'm going to go with Jackson State Alcorn. Jackson State
Closing
Alcorn. Because I don't know if Coach Prime really realized how big that game is.
Okay.
Alcorn is waiting to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
They're waiting. It's at the end of the year, and they don't care if Jackson State's going to be 9-2. If they're 2-9, Alcorn is going to try to beat the brakes off Jackson State because that's what they do.
Sure.
Good stuff. Now, I got to give me 5 I want.
Okay.
Give me 5 reasons Jackson State fans don't like Jay Walker.
Because the truth shall set you free. It's a love-hate, man. I love them all, man. The thing about the JSU fan, I'm like cheer for your team. Cheer for your team. And like I said, when they were 3-0, they had a problem with me.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, wow, what's going to happen when they're 3-2? When they lose a couple games?
Yeah.
I don't play no games. I just call it like I see it on the field.
Well, here's what the fans tell me. Our fans, you said today, you sitting amongst we today. So.
Yeah, he's my boy. He's my boy. I'm here with my staff.
So here's what they say to us. We had some spirited discussions last night. They say, well, Jay Walker, when he called a game, he give us a compliment, then it's a butt with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I corrected myself on stage today, too. So we just said, what we come up with, it's going to be however. Jackson State is going to lead FCS in attendance. However, that don't mean you're going to win more games.
Here we go.
Doesn't mean you're going to win more games. It's the truth. It's the truth. FAMU fans the same way. And, the one team that they used to have a problem, they would say, oh, you're a little biased, was like Alcorn. But it's amazing when you start winning, and then they're like, oh, yeah, you called it right. You called it right. Now everybody thinks I'm a big Alcorn supporter. I'm like, sure. They play good football. The reservation's a tough place to go down there and win a football game.
So you the umpire, just balls and strikes, calling like you seen.
Balls and strikes. Howard University got a problem with it. You know, I've had guys say, "Oh, you don't show Howard enough love," and then my coworker Tiffany, she's like, "You always talking about Howard." I can't. I told her, I said, Howard is like, well, if I was a college player, I would love to go play Howard. I would love to go play Howard. You know why? It's easy to get to. Get a quick flight, quick bus ride. You're gonna stay in a nice hotel, and you're probably gonna win a football game. And you probably know somebody go to Howard, so you get to play in front of your friends.
Yeah, how about that?
I'm just telling now.
I'm part of that response. I can see Howard, your alums not liking.
Yeah. Well, I told the football team, stop it. See, when I was there, we would use that to our advantage. Oh, yeah, y'all come up here real quick, and then, or we're going to come into your city, and then we're going to see your girlfriend at our homecoming. That's how we thought. You got to use that.
We might be family.
We might be family.
Off that one, I think I wish on that one, Jay. So Jay, just peeling back layers on today. You've seen the growth because this ain't your first SWAC Media Day. So whether people attribute to Prime or the uprising of HBC football, whatever the case may be, what was it like for you on the stage, looking out into the crowd, seeing all the folks here in the buzz and excitement, radio room full, internet room, TV room? What were you thinking?
Wasn't surprised. I think the commissioner McClellan deserves a lot of credit for that. He along with Andrew Roberts, who helped put this together. It's been a growth pattern there, but the SWAC has dominated the off-season headlines since the last football season in the fall. When FCS played, I mean, with Bethune-Cookman and FAMU coming over, they were front and center. And with the MEAC kind of going through its struggles, it's been all about the SWAC. I mean, the SWAC was like the first FCS conference to say, you know what, we are going to come out and try and play some football. And I said, you should, because y'all are the biggest. When college football on the FBS level is being determined, it's all about what the SEC says. And then the Big Ten. Well, in FCS football, it should be the SWAC. They should kind of run things, and I think they're starting to recognize the importance and power that they have.
Right. Jay, you're an HBCU guy, Howard alum.
Quarterback.
NIL has been a huge thing with regards to coming into the world of college football. How do you see the impact with regards to HBCUs?
I know. I wish I was playing at Howard right now, because Howard, you got so many benefits. I think it'll be a little bit different for HBCUs. There won't be as much money involved, just like it's not with the FBS program. But it's going to go down to that fan base, the fan base. Because I think down in the SWAC, I would love to be a player in the SWAC right now, because we know for years the SWAC has always had these legends. If you play ball in the SWAC, you leave there a legend. Whether you're Robert Kent, whether you're Bruce Eugene, guys like that. You know how many jerseys they would sell?
Of course.
They would do it. So and they got a fan base where, you go to MEAC school, you get 10,000 people at the game. That's a decent crowd. You go to SWAC game, you're talking 25, 30,000 regular. I'm selling myself.
And do you know who leads in attendance?
Jackson State.
Just want you. I wanted my brothers.
Did you? I said that on the telecast. I don't know if they did.
But then you said but.
I didn't say no but. I said but they ain't win no championship.
That's the but.
And that's when the inbox gets hot.
Man, come on. I call it like I see it. I call it like JSU, the fan base is great. They're itching to win. They want to win it so bad. I think they underestimated what life was going to be like after Comedy. Comedy, I think, was underrated in what he did there for the school there. I still go back to when I didn't like what they did to Robert Clint when he was there. I go back there.
What no they now? James Bell. You didn't like what James Bell did to Robert Clint.
I don't like what Jackson State did.
James Bell did that to Robert
Bell, ERROR.
It was error. ER. I like that. But no, it's good. But and I think what Jackson State needs to realize is y'all got an Alcorn problem. You got an Alcorn problem. It's tough. It's always tough when your rival is winning. So the only team I think that could really help knock Alcorn off would be Jackson State. If Jackson State were to emerge, then you'll start to see Alcorn take a little hit. Just like the FAMU, for all the success they were having, the one school, Bethune-Cookman, kept knocking them, kept them humble, kept them in check. So I think that's good. So I think Alcorn, y'all got to gain on Alcorn. You got a guy in there trying to do it, but we'll see.
Well, Jay, before we let you get out of here now.
Okay.
You're going to be covering a lot of these games, and even when you're not covering nor you're watching them, you're a big-time, not just HBCU fan, but SWAC football fan and historian of it. Who's in the championship?
Ooh, we.
Jackson State.
Say it.
No, we're trying to get the fans to start
help
liking
you with
Jay
the fans
Walker.
here,
Just put Jackson State.
Just go ahead and say it. It's okay. It's really.
I'm going to go Alcorn. because they're in the West. See how you would think they're in the East. They're in the West. And in the East,
Smart move. No doubt about it. Well, I tell you what, we appreciate you coming here on the pregame show.
And I tell you how much I like to go. That's one of my favorite spots is going to Jackson, Mississippi, though.
Yeah.
Because the restaurant, I go to Johnny T's, my boy Johnny T's,
Yeah.
and Mama Hamil's is one of the most underestimated restaurants out there in the world.
Yeah.
$11, you are full.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a couple golf courses I need to take you to over there, too.
And the golf there, the golf is there, too.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it.
Well, we're looking forward to having you back, man, covering some of those home games on ESPN, and we're going to fire up a cigar pregame and postgame.
Yes.
And have a good conversation. And you know, we're going to win you over. Maybe our fans will.
We're family. We are family, right? We are family. We believe. Don't we believe?
We believe.
I know I believe. Jay Walker.
No doubt about it. Jay Walker here on the pregame show with Neely and Bishop, and we'll be right back here on the Black College Sports Network.
Plant the seed to share the tradition and instill a sense of pride in your